Okay, Paso Bata Fanaticos, we are back with another one. This is a post-fight analysis between Deontay, the Bronze Bomber Wilder, aka Mr. Knockout, aka Shao Kahn, with that outfit that he came through with the ring entrance walk with, and aka I will fucking kill you, Wilder, versus Dominic. I get knocked out for talking big shit and came back it up Brazil. Now, on cuz let's break this down. Let's break this down. Deontay Wilder did everything I told you guys he was gonna do in the fight. He was gonna be imposing. He was going to come forward with his jab. He was going to be very efficient with his jab, and he was gonna handle business. And that's exactly what he did. So for people out there that said, "Oh well, I don't think that Deontay Wilder can do anything with Brazil. I think Brazil's too good." He just proved you otherwise. He proved you wrong. Uh, Wilder is the real deal. Wilder is the top of the top. Wilder is the best of the best, and it is what it is. You feel me? So I feel like a lot of you guys need to eat crow. A lot of you guys are very upset. You lost money on the fight, and whose fault is that? Really, whose fault is that? That's nobody's fault but yourself. You know what I'm saying? I feel happy. I won $300 tonight. I'm feeling really good. You feel me? I'm really happy, and I just know that Deontay Wilder and Brazil, it's just it's just that Wilder was just too good tonight. Wilder was too good. A lot of people don't want to hear that, but he was just too good. His timing was impeccable. Everything that he did was right. Of course, he got a little wild when he caught him. You know what I'm saying? And he pushed him against the ropes. He did get a little wild, but you can't get mad at that. Sometimes it takes a little wildness from a fighter to get your point across, and that's what he did. He's very efficient. If you look at my pre-fight video, not the analysis video, but the pre-fight video from today, earlier today, everything that I said in that pre-fight video came to light. Everything came to fruition. Everything manifested itself. And Deontay Wilder is the best heavyweight today. Now, is Anthony Joshua the most technical heavyweight today and the most impressive technical boxer puncher today? Yes, that's a fact. There's no getting past that. But when it comes to pure knockout power and great timing, nobody's better than Deontay Wilder. I'm calling it like I see it. That's the reason why Deontay Wilder got him out of there in the first round. Not the second round, not the third round, not the sixth round, not the seventh round or the ninth round, but the first round. So I would like to hear what you guys in closing. That was just my opening, my greeting for the Wilder and Brazil post fight. I would like to hear from you guys now. What did you think of that 2.5 minute massacre? Drop your comments below and don't forget to hit that like button while you just slide it through to my video. Hit that like button, and while you at it, hit that subscribe button as well. See that? See that thumb? I don't know if y'all can see that. Hit that like button. Um, yeah, tell me what you think about this fight. Did you think that Deontay Wilder was too good? Did you think that Brazil was just there to be, for the slaughter? Do you think that he took a dive? I saw people say on the Instagram Showtime feed that they think he took a dive. Man, why the fuck would he take a dive and fuck up his career like that? You do know you don't get anything significant out of taking a dive, and it only ruins your career. There's not one boxer in the history of the sport that took a dive and his career went great. So it makes no sense to come up with such a fucked up theory. Just say that I lost a lot of money. I bet it over $100 on Brazil, thinking I was gonna get a big, hefty lump sum in advance, and it did not work. It did not pan out like you thought it was gonna pan out, and now you pissed off. Now you hurt. It is what it is. You feel me? So take into consideration that Wilder is just that damn good. His jab is just too much for most opponents. And He's lethal when he finds his distance. Distance and range is everything. It's like 1 + 1 = 2. Distance, range equals timing. Distance, range equals, or you can flip it and reverse it. Range and distance equals timing. Why does it equal timing? Because once you set it up in your brain is a computer. Once you process and you download, process and download, process and download, there's nothing you cannot do. And that's what Deontay Wilder does. He processes information really quickly. And once he finds you, he detonates on you and gets you out of here. Deontay Wilder is just one of a kind, like he said at the dais today at the post fight press conference. He's just too talented and he's too good for his own good. If you're gonna beat him, it's because you catch him off guard. You catch him with a punch that he does not see coming. That's the only way you're gonna really catch Deontay Wilder. If you're not doing that, then you're fucked. Deontay Wilder, to be beaten, you have to have a great timing jab. You have to have an up and down jab. You basically have to use the Fury blueprint, even though Fury didn't win, but he almost won. You have to box him perfect for that amount of time. If you're not boxing him perfect like that, Deontay Wilder's going to catch you with one, and that's going to be just like that. You can have all the confidence in the world. All the confidence in the world. But if you get caught with that big right hand, you turn into putty. You turn into nothing. You turn into Play-Doh. You turn into the worst of the worst of yourself, a shell of yourself. So that's what's going down. Like I said, in the comment section below, give me your scientific, intelligent, very smart analysis. Do not come in here with the foo-foo shit. Don't come in here on no silly shit. Otherwise, I have you sitting goofy time somewhere. You feel me? Cause like you come here to talk boxing. You come here to be intelligent. So that's what we do. So in the comment section below, who should Wilder face next? I already know the answers, but I still want to see some of you guys' answers because I feel he should go straight into the Joshua fight as soon as Joshua beat Ruiz. That's what I want to see. Period. End of discussion. So as I'm waiting for my replies, I want to see what you guys have to say. You know, a lot of people thought Wilder was a joke. Is he a joke now? Is he a joke because he's not perfect? You guys want him to be perfect every second of the fight. This is not a video game, you dumb fucks. There's no cheat code here. See, a lot of you are spoiled and you're so used to a fucking video game, having all your little shitty cheat codes, that when you see a real fight on national TV, you automatically think that, oh, well, he didn't do this right, so he's a horrible fighter, or he didn't do that right, so when he faces somebody who's technical, some people, they just have a gift, but they don't have to do things the right way. Shit, Roy Jones didn't do things the right way. I mean, are we going to be real here? Are we going to be honest? Are we going to be honest? Roy fucking Jones, majority of his career, never did things the right way. If I'm lying, take your like back. But if I'm keeping it real, give me a like for it. Give me a subscribe for that shit. Because a lot of people, they sit up here and they talk about, oh, Roy was so perfect. Roy did a lot of things wrong. You got your hands down like that, you're susceptible to getting knocked the fuck out. And the name of the game before anything is protect yourself at all times. Even before using your jab, it's protect yourself at all times. That's the number one golden rule in boxing. So if you're going to come into the chat, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit that like button. If you're coming into the chat, and make sure you drop a comment. Don't just come here and, you know, you're giving me a view. I mean, it's cool to give me views. Don't get me wrong. I ain't mad at that whatsoever. But if you're going to come in here, give me a comment on what you think the fight was like. You know what I'm saying? Don't just come on here on no weird shit, on some weirdo shit, Come on here, give a good comment on what you think happened in the fight, and who you want to see Wilder fight next. I truly want to see Wilder test itself. It's hard. I think he should face Fury in the rematch if he cannot get Joshua. Cannot get Joshua, I want to see Fury in the rematch. Because then he can really settle the score for once and for all. To me, there's always going to be a question mark or asterisk next to Wilder's name with Fury if he does not face him and avenge that loss. So it's very important that Wilder gets back in there. And shout out to the LDBC. Shout out to Fred Hawthorne. It's one of my homies. You know what I'm saying? He's an OG in the game, and he makes really good content. You guys should go check him out. Fred Hawthorne, Barbershop Conversations. Just wanted to give him a shout out because he's always been good to me, always giving me good game, when it comes to financial literacy and all these different things. And he always supports Deontay Wilder to the utmost, so respect on that. But back to the fight at hand. Let's watch it together. I just wanted to wait for a couple people to get into the room. Let's watch the fight together, and we'll break it down together, shall we? It's really quick. It's really efficient, so let's get it. Let's see here. Yeah, we're going to go with this right here.
Brazil survives his first taste of adversity.
Check it out.
That punch landed on top of that, not even on the chin or anything, on the face. And Brazil was stumbling with credit to Brazil for having the character to throw with him.
Oh. That's a bad man. That's a bad man. Special, man. That's a special fighter right there, bro. So, what y'all got to say about that, bro? It's amazing. Deontay Wilder is just on a different motherfucking level, yo. Like, the motherfucker throws so fast and so hard with so much velocity. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what people talking about. Dante S, y'all rock with your channel, but I'm cool on the sister girl conversation. Too easy for Wilder. Why you call them sister girl conversations? Cause like what's the deal with that? Why you say that?
For a guy who has
and
41
too
fights,
easy for Wilder. Only two people can fight. Who are the two people that Wilder can fight now?
41.
Type in the comment section below, Dante S. Who are those two people that Wilder can fight?
Don't hear from you very often. People don't often talk to you about what's going on in camp and in the corner. Talk to me about that.
That's a good thing. I'm not celebrity trainer or anything like that. I just work with Deontay and some young guys and stuff. And I'm the fighter's the star. And so I'm very happy to do interviews and stuff like that. But I'm never the kind to step out in front of my guy. The fighters, the ones, that are in the ring. So that's where all the credit goes.
Well, you've had an unusual relationship with your fighter, being that you.
Yeah, let me see what y'all talking about in the chat.
2005. Yeah, it was October, November 2005.
Too much gossip and instigating. So yeah, I feel you. Like Fury or Joshua? Okay. Fury or Joshua? All right, which one you want to see the most?
Anything, but
and why?
It's been the greatest thing that's ever.
Fury or Joshua? Which one you want to see the most and why?
He had every opportunity when he was coming out of the Olympics to go with this guy or move to that place, but he believed in our team. He believed in what he could do right there in Alabama, and it's been proven true. So he showed his loyalty, and he's like I said, all credit to him. It's been a great thing.
It sounds odd that guys criticize someone who's knocked out 41 out of 42.
Yeah,
opponents,
Joshua get the
and his
biggest
main
money, biggest
criticism is,
fight.
oh,
That's
he's got
right.
no technique, he's got no
Who you
skill.
got? Joshua or Wilder? Joshua or Wilder? Joshua or Wilder?
People,
Who do you
what
have?
they really aren't seeing is if Deontay throws unusual punches from unusual angles, it's usually after he hurts somebody. So take the second Stavern fight. The 1-2 that knocked Stavern down was textbook boxing. It was only after that he threw unusual punches. But tonight, that was textbook 1-2, and I don't think anybody can say that he didn't throw a textbook 1-2 right there.
Yeah, Joshua won't be slicking up. I agree with that. Joshua will not be slicking up. In the comment section below, who do you want to see Wilder fight next? Make sure it's a viable opponent. That's an A-level opponent. We don't want to see Wilder with no B or C-level opponents. A-level opponent only.
I'm very proud of the work we put in.
Straight up.
He did it, and a lot of guys, don't do that, but he did. He wanted to go back to the basics, and he did, and it manifested itself tonight. So I'm really happy.
Dominic Breazeale went 7 rounds with Anthony Joshua, a heavy-handed guy, a giant fighter. What is the difference between what he experienced in London with Joshua, lasting as long as he did, and fighting fairly well to the knockout, in this 2-minute and 43-second knockout?
I think every fight is different. I think Dominic probably had a great camp and probably had him and Virgil probably put together a game plan. One thing we were looking at was we felt like that we could move to the right successfully would give us a good angle on the right hand. And when Dominic came out, he immediately shut the door.
Just hearing from Deontay Wilder's coach,
to make Deontay go
the interview's almost over with. But while I'm listening to the interview, type in the comment section below.
I don't know if that was intentional.
Who can give Wilder a fight? Besides, I know Luis Ortiz gave him a great fight. People forget about that fight, but that fight was
all the way through. And Deontay's
amazing.
a really, really high IQ guy in the ring.
If you just came into the chat, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button for people who just came into the chat.
That Joshua fight is coming one day. Just like you say, you game plan for Breazeale. Are you game planning for Joshua already?
Not yet.
Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe.
Rest a little bit, and then be glad to get back to the film work. I'm the kind of the nerd of the bunch, so I enjoy the film work part of it and all that. So getting out all the charts and all that. So I enjoy that kind of thing. So we'll see when that comes. The time comes, we'll be ready.
And lastly, if there was one thing that you wanted to add to his arsenal, one thing that you think Deontay Wilder
New people just came into the chat. Say it one more time. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We're going to chop up some really good game about Deontay Wilder in this post-fight. We're going to break it down. We're going to break it down. I've talked earlier in the video, in the live stream, about what Deontay Wilder did very well, which is throw his jab and his right hand. He's the best 1-2 punch in boxing. Best 1-2 punch in boxing, period. So,
and doesn't take any kind of punishment, that's a great thing, Congratulations, Coach, on a tremendous win. A short fight, but a entertaining one. That's what we look for, especially.
So that was the end of the interview. All right. Gary Russell Jr., by the way, he had a really good fight. I don't know if you guys caught it. And he won by stoppage. I believe his opponent had some bleeding really bad or something like that. Majority of it was for punches. It wasn't for a headbutt. So shout out to Gary Russell Jr., Mr. Gary Russell Jr., that is. So shout out to him for doing this thing. And Deontay Wilder is on top of the world, baby. You feel me? Like on everything, cuz like we getting it popping. So I want to see from y'all. Let me know what y'all think. You feel me? Like, do you feel that Deontay Wilder is just gonna move on to a different stratosphere and end up just waiting on people like Joshua or Fury, or do you feel that somebody else is gonna come up through the ranks? Like the Juggernaut. Y'all know who I'm talking about too. The Juggernaut. Joe Joyce. Bam. Do you think that Wilder should face Joe Joyce? Do you think Wilder should face Dillian White? Do you think Wilder should face? That's what I want to see. If we're gonna wait, I want to see Deontay Wilder versus Dillian White. Let me know in the comment section below if that's a good fight. Deontay Wilder versus Dillian White, or who else he can face? Dillian White. He can face the Effie guy, but it's kind of early though, so I don't know how that would work out. It's kind of early for the FA dude from Nigeria. Y'all know who I'm talking about too. The FA dude can punch. I mean, he can punch. So let me see what y'all talking about. But with that 1-2 punch, I just truly think Wilder is gonna be too good for anybody right now. He's in his prime. He's like what, 32, 33 years old. All right, what we got? January Jones. Oh, what's popping, January? What it do? All roads lead to AJ. I think lays Dillian White, Joe Joyce, FA all out. Yeah, see you know your boxing. I fuck with you heavy, January Jones, straight up. And on cuz, man, I think Wilder just need to go ahead because all those heavyweights that I just named, the Joe Joyces of the world, they all young and hungry, and they not coming to play no games. They want to take that top spot. So I think personally, Wilder just need to wait it out. You got the fame, you got the money, you got the fans by the balls right now. You got the world by the balls. Parlay, choose up the right way. You got Shelly Finkel on your team, and just be really, really intelligent with how you negotiate. Everything in this life is about negotiation. So for people to say, oh, he shouldn't negotiate this way, or oh, he shouldn't do that. No, negotiation. And you want to parlay your options to get to the best available option that there is to make the most money. Because at the end of the day, Wilder is setting himself up for generational wealth. This life is about generational wealth for your children. What are you leaving behind for your children? You know, what stocks and bonds and all these different things are you saving behind for your children? So in this fight, I just truly believe between Wilder and Joshua, they just need to come to an agreement. Both have it in the clause that they make $100 million, because I'm telling you, people are going to buy merchandise. They're going to make 50 mil off the merchandise alone. That's not let alone talking about, advertise. There's so many different ways they can make money. This is 2019. This is not 1980. There's so many ways you can make money. And they both going to do a lot of promotion. Joshua going to talk his shit. Wilder going to talk his shit. You know Wilder going to talk that shit. And he going to sell the fight. So the person who's talking the most, Adrian Broner talks the most, and he still gets paid $1 million. What's the difference between Adrian Broner talking and doing a whole bunch of buffoonery shit, but then when Wilder talks some real shit of what he gonna do, and then he actually do it in the ring, a lot of y'all don't even want to hear that. A lot of y'all like, he sound like a killer. A lot of y'all go real soft. Or if y'all ain't going soft, we know what time it is. You know what I'm saying? Y'all on that racist shit. Y'all on that prejudice shit. And it shouldn't be about that. If somebody talking that shit, let them talk that shit because they got to back it up anyway. That's what makes talking shit so fun, because you want to see if they can back it up. You know what I'm saying? Can they get in the ring and display, manifest what they say? And a lot of people cannot do that. That's why Deontay Wilder is of the world. Impressive. Floyd Mayweather, extremely impressive. So I just want to see Deontay Wilder make the best situation for himself. He took the hard road, the muddy road, and I just want to see Deontay Wilder do big things. He's been in the sport for over 10 years, and it's time that he get his just due. It should be 50-50. If you don't think it should be 50-50, type that below. If you think Joshua, because he has all the belts, should parlay and have 60-40 split, type 1 if you think Joshua should have a 60-40 split. In the chat right now, type 1 if he should have a 60-40 split. Glad whenever I catch you live, you know your boxing respect. I appreciate that, January Jones. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I do my best, you feel me? Anything that I do, and I try to be supreme. I try to be the best at it. I try to be the greatest at what I do. And when it comes to this YouTube shit, I may not be the fanciest, may not have the most ambiance of things, but I know in my heart and in my head, I got passion for this shit. And a lot of people don't have the passion. You know, I know I'm top 5 in passion compared to the majority of these people who be talking boxing on their live stream or on their channels when they're doing videos of analysis and breakdowns and predictions and all these different things. But back on topic, Deontay Wilder is special. Deontay Wilder is amazing. Deontay Wilder is extremely entertaining. You may not like the way he approaches things. You may not like his low level of technique, as y'all like to call it. You may not like the way he speaks, but he's efficient, he's excellent, and he's experienced. He gets things done. And there's something admirable about that. There's something really, 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 really admirable about that. A lot of you talk a lot of shit, but you don't get things done. He gets things done. And I'm telling you, by the end of this year, the Joshua Wilder fight will be made. I don't care what nobody say. If it's probably gonna be September, October, November, December, one of those months, he's gonna get the job done. It's all on Eddie. Dante S said it a mouthful. I wish I could circle his post. Yes. It's all on Eddie Hearn. We know Al Heyman got the money. He gonna be willing to pay for the fight. Shelly Finkel, all them. We just need to see what's good with Hearn. This fight will happen. I think both sides are aware that Wilder versus AJ is the money fight. There is a lot of back and forth on the internet, but this fight is gonna happen. Yeah, the back and forth on the internet, I don't even get. I'm so mature and smart at this stage of the game that I just kind of breeze past the dumb shit. You know, the goofy shit can go sit in goofy time, like my nigga Nipsey would say. You feel me? Like, that shit can go sit in goofy time. I ain't got time for that. I do read to see what people's mindset is like, but majority of the time, a lot of internet people like to troll and they clout chase and they just, people be fishing for likes. You dig what I'm saying? And I just feel like people hate Wilder. He's basically getting the Mayweather effect. He's getting the bad effect when the guy is such a good guy. You know what I'm saying? He's a really good dude, good person, but I don't think he'll ever get his full just due like he's supposed to as an American top elite heavyweight boxer until he's retired and gone for at least a year. It's sad that the sport is set up this way, but until people take him seriously, until people really give him his just due, you're going to always have these people who say, oh, he's just not ready. Oh, he's a bum. Oh, he ain't shit. If he's a bum, get your bum bubble buster sitting on the couch potato ass in there. Y'all can't do what the fuck we do. Like I said, next week I'm posting all my sparring. I'm a post when I have my fight and everything, my first pro fight out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, put myself out there. Because a lot of you guys talk a lot of shit, but y'all not really about that action. Y'all not about that action. So why sit? That's like me talking shit on LeBron, but you never been in an NBA game. You don't even know the half of what it takes to play in front of 25. 50,000 people, however many people you play at the arena against. So, or a better example, Steph Curry right now. So, like, keep your comments to yourself if you're going to be ignorant. You feel what I'm saying? But if you got something constructive to say, that's cool. Like, oh, Wilder gets the knockouts, but he can do it in a different and more efficient manner. Yeah, Wilder gets the knockout, but can he be a little bit more technical? That's not hating. That's not hating. That's keeping it 100. That's keeping it real. Whoever just came into the chat, make sure you hit that like button. Don't be lazy. It take nothing but a second. Take nothing but a second to hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. You feel me? Don't waste time. If you're going to sit in the chat, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. Share this video. So much hate for Wilder. It's unreal. Yeah, January. I don't understand the hate, bro. I just, like, sis, I really don't get it. I don't understand. God bless you. You know you're gonna win your fight. Hey, Afro Rican G, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. I'm working hard. You know that's why I ain't been shaved in a while. I've been in the gym grinding, bro. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, with Wilder, you know, you got this guy with a beautiful jab. You know what I'm saying? That right hand, he just boom, just takes his time and just launches that right hand. It's just so beautiful. You know, Wilder take his time, sitting back, boom, just take his time, whoosh. And when he gets you hurt, you know, he lets his hands go in succession, which there's nothing wrong with that. You want to let your hands go when you get your opponent hurt. I love the killer instinct. That's something you cannot teach. It's been proven time and time again that if you don't have it, you just don't have it. And Wilder has one of the best, if not the best, killer instinct. He's top 3 in killer instinct in the ring. And he did something that took the wind out of the sails of the boat of Brazil. And let me tell you what he did. He feinted, came with the left hook, hit him right in the stomach, right in the liver. And he landed it perfect. That was the calm before the storm. And when he did that, I just knew it. I knew that is what it took to take Brazil out. You go to his flumpy, rumpy, super uncut body, and you fuck his body up. Take the air out of those tires, and you knock him out. That's what Wilder did. In under 3 minutes, he got paid $1 million something in under 3 minutes because Brazil was not disciplined enough to jab, move, and move side to side. You want to beat Wilder, you have to move side to side. You stand straight in front of him. If you go back in a straight line, you're getting knocked the fuck out. Let me say it again. Make it simple and plain. If you go back in a straight line, Wilder has an 83-inch reach, and he uses every bit of it. He's not a pussy. He's not scared. He's going to launch into orbit, into the universe, right into your universe, and knock all your planets out of your fucking skull, out of your fucking brain. And that's what he did. That's what he did. He takes care of business. Do you take care of business? For all the people who talk shit about Wilder and say what they can't do, you ain't able to do half the shit. So for you to say, oh, he's a bum, Wilder's a bum squad, the only bum is you. You the one that's going to be 40, 50 years old with no generational wealth, not taking care of your grandchildren, not taking care of your own children. You're the one that got pissy and shitty diapers all around because you're too lazy to put them in the motherfucking trash can. You the one that's not washing your ass and getting off your ass to apply yourself in the way Wilder has applied himself. Shit, even Brazil. I can't stand the motherfucker, but at least he got more balls and heart than half of y'all that's talking shit. It's just sad. But you know what, though? Wilder get his just due in due time. You know, all great things take time. And I truly believe that Wilder's going to get his just due. It just takes time. You know, you got fans here that's going to talk shit. They're going to talk about, oh, Wilder has no jab. Oh, Wilder has no technique. But does it fucking matter if he gets the job done in impressive fashion? He gives you what you want. You get the fucking knockout that you want. You get the entertainment factor that you want. He has the ring entrances that you want. He has the diamonds, the ambiance, the bravado, the machismo, he's handsome, he's strong, he look like the LeBron of boxing. What fucking more do y'all sours motherfuckers want? You spoiled. You fucking spoiled, yo. Y'all spoiled. Or, ooh, I got one better. You don't like him because it's a dark-skinned dude dominating. And it fucks with you a little bit. A lot of y'all want to shy away from that, but it's the truth. And he from the South. And he from Alabama. He from Tuscaloosa. He from the mud. He from the mud, cuz. He from the mud. And y'all mad because nobody can beat him. I saw y'all talking about Brazil. Oh, Brazil. Brazil's gonna be the first to knock him out. Shut this motherfucker up. What do? Got laid on his head. Look, this is what we call in the hood. He got 5-starred. That's what we say when you knock somebody out, you knock him on his back. You know what I'm saying? When you fuck up his cranium, when you get him whacked, man, put him in a motherfucking 5-star. 5-star when you lay down and you flat and you unconscious and all you see is the point of your head, your 2 arms out like this, and your 2 legs stretched the fuck out. That's called getting 5-star. So it is what it is. It is what it is. Just keeping it real. This is a brutal sport. It is a gentleman's sport to a degree, but it's a brutal sport. It's a gladiator sport. It's one of the oldest sports in the world. You know, as they say, the Roman times, but I always say even back in Africa, they had competitions to see who was the strongest guy even before, slavery stuff went down. So it is what it is. And the top dog, the most masculine one is Deontay Wilder. It is what it is. Facts. Frumpy and lumpy. Yeah, man, motherfuckers be frumpy and lumpy over here. I was seeing so many channels giving Brazil a good chance at winning. I had to January, man, this shit was funny as fuck. I'm like, y'all really think Brazil gonna beat Wilder? You crazy as fuck. Crazy as hell. Like I said, he need to get some abs like this. His ass was all leaning and frumpy and shit, man. Hit them motherfucking abs. Quit being so motherfucking scary. Hit them abs and you know what I'm saying? Get right. Another thing too, Brazil doesn't twist his hips into his shot enough. That's a big thing that he need to work on. He can be great. I'm not a hater. You know, if you made it to the Olympics, you're a damn good boxer. It's the confidence, and he needs to lose some weight, and he needs to twist his hips into his shot and be more confident. Because that's the thing. I can speak only for myself, but I know if I went in there with somebody like Wilder, I would think I got to be perfect. Because if you're not perfect, you're going to get stretched. You know what I'm saying? So when you see people talk shit to Wilder, they just doing that to try to pump their own self up. It's almost like when the Tyson effect, when people used to go in there with Tyson knowing that 9 times out of 10, you're going to get knocked out. You about to get fucked up. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't have incredible will and it's not even about having a chin. I just think that Wilder's punch is so well timed. It's just so well timed. You know, there's different types of power. Tyson's power was generated from the ground up, like electricity. But Wilder's, he doesn't really even have to bend down. You know, that's what makes it so special. He can just hit you with a really short shot, but he has really long arms. It's just very different. It's like Tommy Hearns of a heavyweight division mixed with LeBron James. It's just and then you have the Trinidadian. What's his name? Y'all know who I'm talking about with the they call him the Hawk. Oh, what's his name? Not Aaron Pryor, but help me out in the comment section below if y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm about to look him up. Yep, Julian Jackson. There you see, January Jones know her shit. Yeah, cuz. Yeah, Julian motherfucking Jackson, man. One of the most fiercest punchers of all time. If you want to see some incredible knockouts that remind you of Wilder, but in a more mini version, because, you know, he's short, you got to look up Julian Jackson. Julian Jackson was a beast. You feel me? I wasn't old enough to enjoy him, but when I got older and look back at his old clips, you know, his greatest hits, I just knew dude was special. You feel me? That timing, he had similar timing, if not better timing than Wilder. I mean, just beautiful timing. Wilder has a way better chin. Yes, you nailed it. Wilder has a way better chin, and that's something that y'all don't give him credit for. You know, I'm not talking about you, January, but other people. when he fought Luis Ortiz, that was life and death. That was life and that was the most cinematic, most theatrical fight we've seen since, I guess you could say, Wilder Klitschko. I mean, Joshua Klitschko, because that was another fight I still give credit to. That was very theatric. I was jumping up and down, could not contain myself. I was like, come on, don't lose this. You still gotta face Wilder. Don't get knocked the fuck out. Come on, don't lose, don't lose. And Klitschko was giving his all. I mean, he was any left that he had in the tank, he was throwing that motherfucker. He was letting his hands go. And then when Joshua came with that uppercut from hell and, man, knocked his head up in there, that shit was crazy. So it's only right if they have a great promotion. Shelly Finkel, Al Heyman, Eddie Hearn, and Matchroom Promotions, please put your money where your mouth is. You know, even Barry Hearn, with your old racist slave master having ass. Put your money where your mouth is. Put the money up. Get the advertisement right. Get the marketing straight. And let's have a knock, as they say in the UK. Let's have a knock, Let's give it a knock. Let's give it a knock. Let's go. Let's get it cracking. What are we waiting on? You can't wait forever. What you going to do? Wait till Wilder is 35, 36? You going to wait 2.5 years? The luster will leave. So you thinking, at least I got to win, which is cool. But nobody going to respect you. You know, there's a lot of people who still don't respect Floyd. They respect Floyd for facing Manny. But there's a lot of people who thought he waited way too long. Me personally, I think he waited just at the right time, which was good for him. If you can make $350 million, $500 million, however much he made, $600, you won right. I don't give a fuck a legacy and shit, because people gonna always have their opinion. People gonna always talk shit. And people only love you when you get hurt and when you old. Always remember that. People love you when you hurt and in the hospital, and they love you when you old. Want to know why? Because you're not a threat. You're emasculated. That's like being neutered. Getting, you know what I'm saying? Getting your motherfucking balls removed, being neutered. That's how American boxing fans like their boxing. It's sad, but it's true. I see it too much. I saw it with Ali. You know, I saw it with Tommy Hearns recently. When they get old and they get feeble, oh, he was the greatest fighter ever. But when he was fighting, man, fuck that nigga. I can't stand him. I don't like him. You know, he whack for this, or he whack for that, or you know, he doesn't respect humanity, or he's disrespect. You know, it's just always some bullshit. So back to what I'm saying is, appreciate Deontay Wilder now. That's my message. Appreciate Deontay Wilder now. Give him his flowers while he's here, and recognize greatness when you see it. Recognize greatness when you see it. It's really that simple. But like I said, Deontay Wilder has one of the best 1-2s in boxing history. He has one of the best knockout ratios in boxing history. He's tied with many different heavyweights when it comes to a win streak. He just got his 9th win. So now he's tied with Mike Tyson and a couple other people for the longest streaks in the heavyweight game without a loss. And you got to respect that. Can he get to 10? We will see. I think it'd be great for him to face Joshua and have a real fight with Joshua. Back and forth action, dropping each other, and then Wilder comes out on top and then just, shuts down the whole boxing world. Just shuts everybody's mouth up. I truly believe that's going to happen. But only time will tell, And his hand, man, he's gotten so technical to me. I know a lot of y'all don't like it, but he's very technical. Like, it looks so goofy to y'all because you're like, this long, skinny guy, how could he generate so much power? But he believes in himself, and he apply his belief. That's why he say, speak it, believe it, receive it. Speak it, believe it, receive it, and it shall be yours. That is so true. But a lot of y'all don't believe it because you don't even believe in your damn self. You feel me? I don't even believe in your own damn self. You feel me? So I'm telling y'all right now, if you want to be great, believe in yourself, man. Be like Wilder. I appreciate everybody who was in the chat. Thank you, January Jones. I'm probably going to be on here for another 15 minutes, so I'm giving you a heads up. I'm not going to be on here forever. I've been on here for 40 minutes, and 40 minutes flew by. I try not to have my live streams no more than an hour when it's a post-fight. If it's analysis, I try to get about 10 to 15 minutes in. Sometimes I may run over to 20 minutes. It is what it is. And if you guys have any further questions, I'll be answering all questions. The fight was only a minute in 55 seconds, only like 2 minutes and some change. So I really don't have much to say about it except Wilder is a fucking beast. He's the baddest man on the planet. Give him his flowers while he is here. I'm going to say it one last time. Let it sink through your little brain or your big brain. If you got a big head, your big brain, your cerebellum, your membrane, all that. You know, your vortex, your frontal lobe. Let it sink in. Wilder needs to have his flowers given to him while he's here. Don't wait till he passes away. Oh, I was such a Wilder fan. I really like Wilder. Give him his just due right now. Like I'm doing. Like I do for anybody that I fuck with. You know, I'm very passionate. So if I fuck with you, I fuck with you the long way. You feel me? But if I don't fuck with you, it's fuck you. You feel me? I'll be cordial to a certain degree because I'm a gentleman at heart. You feel me? You know? But I'm the same way when it comes to if you disrespect or if I just don't like your character. I don't pretend to like somebody, you know? I don't have no middle ground. Like I said, I either fuck with you or I don't. And I fuck with Wilder. I just really feel like Wilder just has something you can't teach. You know, his father being a preacher, a pastor, you can really see that deeply instilled into the fabric that is Wilder, you know, that belief. Because to be a preacher, you need to believe what you're saying. You need to act on what you're saying, and you need to be confident in what you do. And he does all those things, you know, in impressive fashion. Like I said, if you guys have any further questions, there's new people just came into the chat room. If you just came into the chat room, type in what you thought about this fight. Type in who do you want to see Wilder face next. Type in can Wilder even beat the person that you want to face next. All these questions will be answered once you drop them in the comment section below. Don't forget to engage while you're here. Engage by liking and the subscribe button. I've said it a billion times before, but I'm going to say it a little bit more because there's new people coming in. So it is what it is. Let's see what's up. Thanks for the post fight and good luck moving forward to your upcoming fight. Wilder is a very gifted fighter. Yeah, have a good night. Thank you, January Jones, for coming here, shedding your light, being really, really intelligent, and just being a great analysis. Analyst, not analysis, but analyst. You should make your own videos, and I will support and subscribe to your channel and have people go to your channel. You did a very good job coming on my channel, and you displayed your intelligence. You know, you really did. I appreciate you. Thank you, January Jones. Thank you. Afro Rican G, Wilder is the best. I say Wilder is the best because it's the confidence that he has in himself, Afro Rican G. It's something you cannot teach. You know, of course, you have to be confident to even get in the ring. But he has a supreme godlike confidence when he's in that ring. You know, he's knocked down every opponent. Who else can say out of 40-something fights that you knocked down every single opponent? And everybody can't be kept. So for people to make that argument, oh, well, those are cab drivers. Okay, so can you knock down cab drivers? I don't think so. Not all of them. Not all of them. I don't think you can knock down all of them. So keep that in mind before people talk stuff. Not you, Afro Rican G. You always show love. You always respectful. But I'm talking about anybody else that's in the chat talking crazy. So, but that's to be determined. That's why we want to see the fight so bad. That's why we're willing to pay the $75 to $80 a pay-per-view. You're gonna make your $100 million. Let me say this again. You're going to make your $100 million. Joshua and Wilder. Just fight already. We want to see it. We don't want to see one of you guys lose because anything can happen on any given Sunday. I mean, any given Saturday. If any given night, you can have a bad night and lose. And the value of the stock goes down. That's life. So don't lose. Joshua beat Ruiz. Pound him to the body. Pound him to the body. Pound him to the body. A lot of hooks. A lot of straight right hands to the body, followed by the left hook. You know, your 2-3 combination. So it's 2-3 combination, 3-2 combination. Follow it up, knock them out. Have Wilder come into the ring with you, even though you don't like that. Have Wilder come into the ring with you. Sell the fight, market the fight, make your $100 million, because I know that's what both of you want to do. You're gonna make your money, and we just want to see the best and biggest fight of our generation. Something we could tell our kids, grandchildren about, and something that they can look back on and go, damn, my father was there. Damn, my mommy was there. Damn, my grandmother was there. My grandfather was there, because I'm going to be there. They get that fight made. Just like for the Canelo Mayweather fight. If you guys missed out in Vegas that night, you missed out. It was one of the best events I've ever been to in my life. You know, and as a kid, I've been to Universal Studios. You know, I've been to Disney World, been to Disneyland, all these different things. But going to a fight, there's nothing like it when it's a big fight and everybody wishes to be there to catch the action just to see what's going to happen. There was something special about that Canelo Mayweather fight. Both was undefeated. Yeah, Canelo was young, but I'll say a good 65 to 70% of people really thought that Canelo was going to be the first person to put a blemish on Floyd Mayweather's record. They really thought that Canelo was going to outpunch him, be too strong, and walk him down, and that just wasn't the case. Wasn't the case. Wasn't the case. Floyd Mayweather ended up walking him down. So it's just a beautiful fight. Let me see here. Okay, let's see. I always felt Fury is a tricky. You know what though? Fury is the most trickiest guy in the heavyweight division. Fury, like I think I said it earlier. I don't know if you was here in the chat room, Afro Rican G. Fury's the most talented because for him to outbox Deontay Wilder as many rounds as he did and confuse Deontay Wilder, he's the most clever and most technical pure boxer. Now, when it comes down to skill, I mean just pure skill, Luis Ortiz is the best to me. I don't know why people leave him out, but that damn Cuban from that Cuban school of boxing, his footwork, immaculate to be as old as he is, well-timed jab. He doubles up the jab. He triples it up. He moves at different speeds with the jab. He knows distance very well, controls range very well. Big power. I mean, he almost dropped Wilder several times. I mean, I believe if the ropes weren't there, he probably could have dropped. Well, I mean, he hits hard, you know. So the heavyweight division is at a high right now. I mean, we got, like I said, when's the last time in the last 10 years you can name 7 people? Like right now, I can name 7 people, and I want to see them fight each other. Oh no, you good, man. Hey, we all gotta work, you know. So I know you at work doing your thing, and for you to tune into my live while you at work or whatever you're doing, I appreciate everybody because you could be doing anything else, you know. So for you to come to my live and support and give me a like, you know, give me a share, subscribe to the channel, and when you've been subscribed for a minute, I just appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? I really, really do. You know. I'm back to it, man. I just feel like Wilder and Fury 2 needs to happen. Wilder and Fury 2, if they cannot make the Joshua fight. But if Fury's not available for whatever reason, it's too hard for negotiations with the ESPN and the Al Heyman, whatever, I want to see Dillian White versus Wilder. I think it'd be very entertaining. It'd be a great style matchup. You have the Ghanaian, because I believe Wilder found out that he's Guinea-Bissau, Ghanaian, and Nigerian all mixed together. If you put that together with a true Igbo Nigerian man like Dillian White, that's a collision course. That's a recipe for not disaster, but for just a great fight. You know what I'm saying? It'd be just a great fight. Great fight. I just see it. I'm picturing it. I'm calculating it in my brain. I just know it'll be an amazing fight. If you agree that it'd be an amazing fight, give me a like. Give me a share. Give me a subscribe to this channel. Because I really feel like that'll be a great fight. I think you, as the boxing fan, would appreciate a fight like that. All action. 2 tall guys over 6'3", just throwing bombs until somebody knocks each other out. That's what you guys want to see anyway. You know me, I'm the geek over here. You know, I'm the so-called nerd, boxing nerd, because I love every little detail about the sweet science. I like when people do feints. I get excited. Other people like, man, sit down. That's stupid. Why are you getting excited about some feints? You know, I get excited when I see somebody parry twice and then land a left hook counter, or a straight right hand counter, or a straight left hand counter down the pipe. You know, I used to like watching Manny fights and watching the foot position. I used to like watching how Manny always had correct foot position when punching, before punching his opponent. Alex DeRisa used to always point that out, and I would look for that in the fight. Who's more effective with their aggression? You know, some people watch people and just like to see somebody coming forward, but they cannot be winning the fight at all. They could be losing every single round, but just because they're coming forward, they're excited. Me, I think it's special to be able to box on your back foot and be effective. Nobody did that better in his prime than Miguel Angel Cotto. Miguel Angel Cotto not only had one of the best left hooks to the body and boxing to the liver, as they say. You know, some people call it liver shot, kidney shot. But he had some of the best backing up on the back foot boxing skills, hitting you with check left hooks in his prime, straight right hands down the pipe, and he'll turn and he'd be smooth and sweet with it. Of course, Floyd's the best. If we're talking about boxing backwards, you know, that's just period. That's period. Canelo does a pretty good job too at times, but not on a consistent level. Ooh, excuse me. But he does everything else well, so it really doesn't matter about that. For everybody that's in the chat, for the last time, hit the like button for me. Hit that like button, because I'm about to bounce in a little bit. Before I get up out of here, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. If you have any final comments, drop them below. Final comments, drop them below before I go. For this fight, January Jones. Oh, and I hope you cover the Charlo Harrison rematch. Oh, we'll be doing that tonight. I'm gonna do it tonight. Name your top hardest puncher at heavyweight of all time. Ernie Shavers. Listen to me good. Afro Rican G. Ernie Shavers. I want you to look up Ernie Shavers knockouts. Some of the most vicious heavyweight knockouts you will ever see in your entire life. Riddick Bowe is a close second. Riddick Bowe was no joke now. Joe Louis, that one. You really just had to give it to Joe Louis, because Joe Louis was around for so long and had 25 title defenses without a loss. Let me say it again, not 25 wins without a loss. 25 title defenses at the top level back then, where people were putting pennies in their fucking gloves. People were putting rocks in their fucking gloves. People were putting metal plates in their gloves. Stuff was not being checked. Very little rules. So before Ernie Shavers, before anybody like that, before Riddick Bowe's, before the Mike Tysons, before the Lennox Lewises, before the Rockmans, before even the Deontay Wilder, You just got to pay homage. Got to pay homage. And people say Joe Louis was a coon. Joe Louis was tap dancing for butter biscuits. Say what you want. But you don't understand that man's struggle. You don't understand what he went through. You know, you don't know what it's like for you to knock out somebody and you be adorned by fans. You're, you know, being famous, but you get fucked out of your money because you barely know how to read. You barely know how to articulate yourself to the point you can negotiate to get your money, what you deserve, you know. And Joe Louis's story is really sad. If you guys ever had a chance, watch the Joe Louis documentary about the Detroit bomber himself, you know. Just watch it. It's really sad, but it gives you an insight on how far we have come as a black people, you know. Joe Louis. Afro Rican G is Joe Louis. It's Joe Louis. Yeah, I'm definitely, like I said before, I'm going to do the Charlo Harrison rematch after that press conference. I'm hyped for this. Yeah, that press conference had me hyped too, January Jones. Oh, man, it had me hyped. Man, Harrison and Charlo, whoo. I'm going to save that. So, thank you guys for coming on into the chat. I appreciate you all. Have a wonderful night. You know, make sure that you guys get plenty of sleep. You need your 6 to 8 hours of sleep. There is not 24 hours in the day. You do not have 24 hours in the day. You have between 16 to 18 hours in the day to be precise. And what's nice is to wake up healthy and happy, ready to attack another day. You know, being able to be efficient and be effective. Those two things should be in your mind each and every day. Be efficient and be effective. As soon as your feet hit that floor, you should be stretching. You should be hydrating yourself, drinking water. You should be performing some type of yoga. Make sure your hygiene is right. You know, wash your hair if you need to. Wash your beard if you need to. Get your beard oils in there. You know, using baking soda. You know, if you got any mosquito bites, use baking soda and water. Use it as a paste, scrub. You know, get your lavender essential. It's so many different things you can do, you know, throughout the day to stay healthy, stay happy, and just on the ball, you know. So take care of yourselves. And I will be doing a Charlo Harrison fight analysis. Deuce. The rematch, the grudge match, the Armageddon match. All the marbles. Who wins? They go and face J-Rock. Who loses? Got to fall back in the back of the line. It's just what it is. So, appreciate you guys again. I get to you with more boxing news analysis and updates. Don't forget to hit the like button.